So I was going through some old videos of Tasty Trade, and I found a really good one. It's very similar to what I'm doing right now. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar, and you can get a graphical look at what I'm doing looks like. So here they sell the 16 Delta, and they buy 5 strikes wide. So here it's like the 249, and they're going along the 244, the 12 Delta. Here they're selling the 281, and you're going along very similar to what I was doing. I mean, almost the same, almost exactly the same at the 16 Delta. This was the Holy Grail at 16 Delta. So let's see what happens. So you go through the video. And I'm just going to go to the pictures. So basically, if you do it to expiration, okay, so here they go, capital allocation. Now, 50% capital allocation in SPY is, guess how much in terms of max risk? 37%. Okay, so I think it looks like, I think it's, let's see. So 50% capital allocation of 100,000 account. Yeah, it's like 40% right there. So for 50,000 in BP, I get 40% max risk. Okay? It's very similar to what I'm doing. So let's go back there. Okay. So right here, the important part about this is if you're nervous about being too large in this position, because it's defined risk, you're going to be okay. And you'll see later on. But so here you have the 50% line, and then what would be like 25% would be like right here. Now, if you notice, the 50%, it's always ahead of the 25%. The whole way through, there's no real change, you know. And in the video, Tom's like, "Oh, I'm worried, you know, 50% is too much." But it's really not, because you're in a defined spread. Okay? So whenever there's a big outlier thing, it doesn't, because you have such a kind of, especially if you're more ATM like what I'm doing now at the 30 Delta, you don't get hit as much. Okay? So this is going to expiration. Now, in the next one, they actually manage it how I manage it. The combined scenario. And what I love about it, it's such a market neutral strategy. You know, it's like you could either lose on the upside or on the downside, but the vol's pretty big. There's some pretty large moves. Okay? But if you look at it, I mean, it's solid on the way up, you know. And this is at 25%. So, you know, when we do it for more, it's a lot more, of course. But you know, if there's a little anxiety about the size, this study really shows that, hey, the size is good. It's very good. You know, we're not going expiration or anything, and it's just, it looks so good. You know, like, what can I say? That's exactly what I want to be. I want to be super neutral.